the lesson. Okay, morning, the selfish giant. Okay. Okay. So all the, yes, it is your garden, and he proclaimed the garden is for the children. All day long they played, and in the evening they came to the giant to bid goodbye. But he asked the other children, where is the boy? Okay. Because that boy, he put it into the tree. Also the giant loved that boy the best because he had kissed him. We don't know, answered the children. Children, they did not know anything about the boy. So he has gone away. That is the answer. You must tell him to be sure and come tomorrow, said the giant. But the children said that they did not know where he lived, and they had never seen him before, and the giant felt very, very sad. Every afternoon, when school was over, the children came and played with the giant. But the little boy whom the giant loved was never seen again. The giant was very kind to all the children, but yet he longed for his small friend, and he spoke of him. How would I like to see him? He used to say, every day he used to say that, how I would like to see the child. So children, they did not know anything about the child. So they told that they don't know. So years went one by one, and the giant grew very, very old and feeble, became sick, and he could not play about anyone. So he sat in a huge armchair. He is not able to stand properly. So he is sitting on a armchair. Chair means you know that we are using. Here is also a chair. So he sat in a huge chair, and he watched the children very happily at their games. And he admired the garden. He is admiring the garden. I have many beautiful flowers, but the children are the most beautiful flowers of all. Okay. So the giant is giving an opinion that the children are the most beautiful ones, beautiful flowers. One winter morning, he looked out of the window. Who is looking? The giant is looking out of the window as he was dressing. He did not hate the winter now. He is not hating. Formerly he hated the winter season. Now he is appreciating. He knew that it was the spring is asleep. Here the spring is not coming. And that the flowers were resting. And the one tree, the flowers were resting. They are not coming out. Suddenly he rubbed his eyes in wonder, and he looked and looked. It is a very marvelous, very beautiful sight. Marvelous means very, very beautiful. In the farthest corner of the garden, there is a tree, and that tree is covered with white blossoms, white flowers. Its branches were all in golden color, and the fruits are silver fruits, and they are all hanging one by one. And underneath it stood the little boy he had loved, and under that tree he saw the boy, yes, it stood the little boy he had loved. You know, one boy, he took that boy on his shoulder and he kept him on the branches of the tree, the same one. Downstairs, the giant ran. Immediately he went to the downstairs to meet the boy with great joy and out into the garden. He hastened across the grass and he came near to the child. He crossed the grass and he reached the child. And when he came very close to his face, grew red with anger, and he said, who had dared to wound thee? Yes, so he became so angry. Why he is so angry? Because he was not coming to the garden. So he was so angry. Why you are not coming? That is why that tree is not giving the flowers. For one palms of the child's hands were the prints of 2 nails. He saw some print, some mark of 2 nails. You know what is the nail? All of you have. Just like the mark of the 2 nails on the palm of the child. And the prints of 2 nails were on the feet. Yes. And the prints of 2 nails were on the feet. Yes. Who had dared to wound you? So he is asking, who has, yes, cried the giant, who gave you this one? Tell me that I may take my big sword and slay him. You tell me who made this mark on your palm, okay, and also on your feet. So I want to kill that man. Where is that man? I want to get the sword and I want to slay. I want to kill him. I want to make him into pieces. Who is saying? He is roaring and saying, the giant. Nay, answered the child. The child told him, no, no. But these are the wounds of love. But what is that? These are the wounds of love. Wound, you know that. Wherever it is cutting, so there is the wound. So that the love wounds are there. Who are you? The giant said, and a strange and fell on him. And he knelt before the child. Then he understood who is that baby. Who is that small child? And he knelt before him. And the child smiled on the giant and said, you let me play once in your garden, because once you allowed me to play in your garden. Today you shall come with me to my garden. So in return I want to take you to my garden, which is paradise. That is the heaven. So I am going to take you to heaven. And when the children ran in that afternoon, they found the giant is lying under the tree. On that day, in the afternoon, the other children went to the garden and they saw that the giant is lying dead. He is dead under the tree and all covered with blossoms. His body is completely covered with beautiful flowers. Is it clear? That one is the God's angel. That angel came. Why? Because he showed sympathy on the children. He understood his fault and he rectified his mistake. That is why, the God decided to reach there as an angel. Okay, that is the angel is the small child. So now the God has taken him to heaven. Is it clear? So the only two children, the selfish man became a very generous person, a good person. That is the moral of this story. Is it clear to you all? Okay, very good. So there are some questions.